Hello, it's John Owens here from Ozzybrew, and we're coming into the bank holiday weekend. I've not made a brew for a while. I've been letting my beers condition. I've got 3 guys I'll be sending out beers to over the weekend. You know who you are, hopefully. Some decent kits are brewed. I'll be sending you some samples out for you to try. But tonight I thought I'd do an impromptu homebrew Wednesday stroke homebrew Friday, just to let you know where I'm up to and what my next brew is going to be, which I'm going to actually put on tonight. But before that, I've been to Booths today. Booths have got a good offer on at the moment on some of their craft ales and more interesting beers. This one is the Black Sheep Velo, the freewheeling pale ale, brewed in celebration of Yorkshire's great cycling tradition. It's 4.2%, and Velo is a beer to celebrate the humble bicycle, our rolling Yorkshire Dales and the Yorkshire Grand Depart in 2014, which passed right by the brewery gate. A juicy, crisp and fresh pale ale to quench even the biggest of thirst after a day of sweat and toil on the rivet. Well, I've not been on the rivet, I've been on the fields of South Cheshire. So let's pour this one into a glass. 3 for £5 at the moment at Booths. If you've got a Booths, well worth a go. Some different ales in there. A great selection of the canned craft ales, so quite pricey, but 1 or 2 every now and again doesn't break the bank. So there we go. It's in the glass. It's lovely, 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 and very refreshing looking, very clear, straw-coloured ale. Oh, quite nice bitter aftertaste. Nice and refreshing, that. They will go down a treat at the old summer barbecue. So there you go, Black Sheep. Very nice. Right, what I'm going to be doing tonight is I'm going to be tweaking a bitter kit. In this case, it's the John Bull Traditional English Ale. I've got this in a sale, about £10. Very good kits these, because you get a full 1.7 kilograms of the liquid malt extract, which is a little bit more than some of the kits. And obviously when you get these kits, it comes with a set of the instructions. I think new brewers follow them, but how to mix and do the brews. But as with any good brew, leave it to ferment out completely. Brew it at the right temperatures, lower end about 20 degrees centigrade. Try and keep it stable around 20 degrees. Keep it out of the light. Clean everything before you start, of course. Okay, so John Bull. You get the standard yeast in these packs. I'm going to actually not use that one. I'm going to keep it and maybe use it for another brew one day. What I'm going to do substitution wise is use one of the Gervin English ales, the GV12. I'm going to use that on this particular kit today. So it's the John Bull Traditional English Ale. Now the tweaks. Okay, with regards to how I'm going to add a little bit of body and a little bit more flavour to the beer, I'm going to be steeping around 200 grams of Crystal 100 crushed crystal malt. I'm going to steep that in about 4-5 litres of water at a steady temperature. I think it's about 167 degrees Fahrenheit for about half an hour. That will obviously colour the water as the sugars come out, and I will strain that off, and I shall then add it to a big stainless steel pan, where I will then add 500 grams of Young's light spray malt. This adds body and obviously ups the ABV because it's a fermentable, and it does add a little bit of body. Light spray malt. It's that's liquid malt extract, that's dried malt extract. That's obviously pre-hopped slightly, and that is unhopped. And we'll add some, as I say, some body and up the ABV. When we're ready to put everything into the FV, I'm going to add 1 kilogram of brew enhancer. So it's a pretty pricey brew, I suppose, when you think about it. But I only do the kits, and I like to do the kits as well as I can do. A bag of spray malt, I think, was £3. This was in a sale at £4, so that's £7. £17 including the kit, a couple of quid, £19. And what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to be, towards the end of fermentation, I'm going to get one of my brew socks. And I'm going to be putting in about 30 or 40 grams of Challenger hop pellets. These are Bulldog vacuum packed Challenger hop pellets, and I'll do a dry hop towards the end of the brew. I'm not going to put any hops in the boil, in the mini boil I'm doing. I'm just going to, I may put 10 grams in actually. Yeah, I think I will. I'll put 10 grams in the mini boil when I'm boiling up the DME before strain it off, and I'll do a dry hop with about 40 grams towards the end of the fermentation. That will hopefully add some nice fresh aroma to the beer once it's finished. So that's it. I'm going to be tweaking a John Bull bitter kit with spray malt. I'm going to be adding the crystal malt. I'm going to be using a different yeast, one of the quality ale yeasts there, and I'm going to be doing a dry hop with some Challenger pellets towards the end of the ferment. So anyway guys, that's what I'm going to be doing tonight, and let's have a sip of this. I'm not going to brew it short, I'm going to brew it to the full 40 pints stroke 23 litres, because I think adding the extra fermentables I'm doing, there's no need to reduce the volume. You'll still get a good tasty, probably a 5% bitter out of that, a good sessionable ale. So thanks very much for watching, and enjoy your weekend. I'll see you soon.